My gosh. I look like I just woke up. Hey. I'm hungry. Yeah, that should be fine. What's up, everybody? It's breakfast time and I'm hungry. And I don't have to fast, which is nice. I should charge my watch. Okay. I'm going to make some cottage cheese because that's my fave. Oh, okay. Hey, Davey, thanks. You setting up tents today? Tent City. I'm just making a cottage cheese bowl because I'm hungry. And I don't have to fast for... So I don't have to fast today. I would probably start fasting again, but when I'm due to fast again, I'll be on vacation. So I don't think I'm going to be fasting again until next month. I'm cool with that. Because I leave in a week to Europe. So, yeah, I'm definitely not going to fast there. I'm going to enjoy. Hey, Nivy, how's it going?
Just eating. Eating. I made a key for you. I'm going to use the last of my strawberry stuff to put in that. What is this? You can't really see it. Hold on. Ooh, what looks different? I'm on my laptop today because I didn't charge my, what didn't I charge? My iPad, it's charging right now. So, yeah. I wonder if that makes a difference. Yeah, I just got back from running errands. I got this bucket. I'm going to fill it with water in hopes that my dog won't try to get the water out of it and bark into it. But then I'm just worried that my mom's dog won't be able to. We'll see. It was only $3, so if not, I have a new bucket. I'm going to let this marinate while I cut up some fruit. Today for cottage cheese bowls, we have blueberries, an orange from 90s tree, and some fresh strawberries. And of course, pumpkin seeds. And I'll probably drizzle some honey on it because why not? Okay, so we're going to let that marinate. Not really. Oh, what a day. And it just started. Actually, it's already 9 o'clock. Where did the time go? Where did the time go? I saw somebody said that they kept the tops of the strawberries and then put it in vinegar and left it to like do its thing. And they made strawberry vinegar. And I was like, what? That's pretty cool. I would have to cut the tops off. When would that even be enough? I don't even know. So I tuned into somebody's live today, and it was just a recording of a plane taking off, but it just kept playing over and over and over. It was really interesting. I don't understand. Like, isn't the point of going live being live? And I don't know. I mean, happy to support them, but it was just very interesting. Yeah, I'm like, well, shoot, let me just record a bunch of things that I do and then put it on live. But yeah, weird. All right. I also need to charge my watch. I tried charging it yesterday and didn't finish because I had to go. And then when I got back home, it was late. So that didn't work. And I am at 32%. And yeah. So I need to charge that. There's like a lot going on, but there's not as well. You know when you just kind of like feel like all over the place because you have things to do, and then time just flies. I kind of want to soak these rinds in something, make something with them. They smell delish. The oranges on your tree are they have a thick rind. It's thick. Look at that. Yeah. And then that is the amount of orange. And the rind is just so thick. Now I want to do something with it because I'm just like, this is a good rind, honestly. And it's organic. So I'm like, what could I can make I've seen people like soak them in vinegar and stuff, and then they use it to clean. I could totally do that. Yeah. Delicious orange though. Organic. Ooh, this one's sweeter than the last one. Okay. All right, and we're just gonna add some. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put it on this side, and then we're gonna put blueberries in the middle. Ooh, yeah, get the juice in there. Are you taking the dogs for a W90? I wonder, like, is there no light in here? Does that help? Maybe a little bit. Just need to poop. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't taken Bruno for a walk. Didn't really feel like it. So I decided to change it up a little bit. And I took him for a car ride while I ran some errands. And for a second, I was kind of worried when we were in the car wash because it's loud and he doesn't do the best with loud noises, but he was shaky. But I just was like, you're doing great. You're doing great. And he didn't bark at all. I figured he'd be like barking his head off, but it was good. So I definitely gave him some stimulation that way. All right. Now I'm going to add some blueberries. Oh, my legs. My thighs, they hurt. Because I did like a bar exercise yesterday. And so we were doing a lot of like plie stuff. And then, so my like literally the whole area around my thighs is just like, ouch. And then I saw the workout for today and it said ballerina thighs. And I said, why are you trying to kill my thighs, app? Like, they already hurt. It might be too many blueberries. Never. They're good for your brain. All right. I hope this bucket works. Truly. I went into Home Depot. And first person I see, I know. And so I say hello and whatever. And he's like, what are you looking for today? And I'm like, buckets. And he made it seem like he was going to go walk with me to them. And he was like, oh, I'll count down and then get to 42. And I'm like, okay. And I went to 42 and the buckets were not in 42. I think they were in 41. Yeah, but I'm like, brother. Oh, no, I'm saying that now. Like, why don't you know? Why did you give me the wrong area? This could probably look like this is pre-recorded. Of course, you gotta have the pepitas. Literally, I don't know why I don't buy like 2 bags at a time of this, but I don't. The only reason I really go to Costco is because of these things. That's a good question. I don't know because I only needed like a 2-gallon one, so I imagine if you needed the 5-gallon one, maybe they're at the end of every aisle. But I just needed a 2-gallon one, which is smaller. It's like itty bitty. I'm very much hoping that this will work for the dogs. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to buy a dog bowl so that. Yeah, they're junior Home Depot buckets. I wish we kind of wanted one where it was big like this, but maybe like lower. So that I'm just hoping Sophie doesn't have an issue with trying to drink out of this. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. Because I got a text last night from my mom saying, you need to figure out the dog bowl situation. And I'm like, okay. It's not that big of a deal, lady. Truly. I should take a picture of this because I need to. There we go. Yeah, I was discussing this with ChatGPT, and it said to put something heavy so that he wouldn't knock it down, but I guess I would have to go find a weight. I wonder if I have any old weights. But then, like, would I Gorilla Glue it? Or, I don't know. Anyways, here's my cottage cheese ball. The best time is when I don't have to fast anymore. I haven't been consistent this time around with fasting. I've been a little bit more lenient about it. Just because it makes it easier sometimes. Yeah, but and then I don't see myself really fasting again, and probably until I come back from Europe. So, ooh. I'm cool with that. Well, also we got to take the trash out, so we got to clean out the fridge. Hey Gary, how's it going? Just eating, you know, it's what I do. I eat. I made a cottage cheese bowl. We got some protein and some fruit. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, 90. Have a good one. Hey Tom, it's been a while. How are you? I saw you did like a live thing with multiple people or something. How's it going? How's Erin doing? Have you taken her back to the hospital for her feeding tube? Issue or something? Need to get rid of this. Oh, that's good. That's good that you're enjoying life. How's the wife? When are you guys gonna go do that? Poor Erin. I'm gonna get rid of this too. Well, you know, when you love somebody, you just kind of let them be who they are, right? That's true love. Today's actually 90 and I's 11th month anniversary, and then next month it'll be a year since we started dating. Yeah, I think you went live probably around 8. Thanks. Yeah, that's a pretty big accomplishment. He is very patient and kind. I've been very emotional lately, and I've been like crying a lot, which is kind of annoying, but you know, being a woman sometimes. And he's just been a great shoulder to cry on, honestly. Like we were watching a movie last night, and during this movie, they were the guy or the girl, the zookeeper lady was like, "You have to put the cat down. The cat is in pain." And it was this tiger. And the guy was like, "I don't want to put her in pain, or I don't want to put the cat down. Like, I feel like just give it medicine and it'll keep going and da 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 da." And it like really triggered me because like I had to put my dog down and I didn't want to, but he was in pain. And so then I just started crying and I was like, "Oh." And like next month will mark a year since I had to put my dog down. And so the body remembers. And so yeah, so that was like really triggering. And I was like, I have to go home. And like, what's wrong? And I was just like, I'm crying. Yeah, so that sucks. But it's always good if you have a good partner, right? It's just like, it's okay. I don't think you're the problem. How long have you been with your wife? I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. All right, looking good so far. I didn't even know I opened this. Shoot. And that one. I'm gonna have to make some smoothies or something. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're the problem. I think maybe the person just wasn't your person. I don't believe that. I feel like if she didn't want to be with you, she wouldn't. But it sounds like she loves you. Yeah. It's not like a prison term. You found a good one, and you found an extra good one because, oh, hey, Monster, how's it going? Because she accepts you for who you are, and that's the important part. I think that's the most important thing with love is, like, they accept you for who you are, and it doesn't matter. So you got a good one, Tom, and I bet she feels the same, to be lucky to have you, and the same. You probably balance each other very well. Oh, because I'm on my laptop because I didn't charge my but didn't I charge my I wonder if I should put this. I didn't charge my iPad, so it's charging right now. So that's why it looks like this. Does that help? I don't know. It was like, either I go live now, like my iPad's completely dead, so it's charging right now. And then I don't really like going live on my phone. So we're on my laptop, so that's why it looks like this. And how's it going, Monster Gaming? Yeah, relationships are interesting, and two people coming together to form a relationship is just it's I don't know, it's just you're creating something together, and you gotta have a good balance. So yeah, it sounds like you got a good balance, Tom. I'm just ooh, nice. You're going to the gym today? What are you gonna do at the gym? I'm cleaning out the fridge. These have been in here for a while, so they're going. My sister's husband can also not be very nice, but he's nice to her. And I've said something like, yeah, I'm dumping these El Jimador, these tequila margarita things. We don't even drink them, and then we had these since like 2 years ago. I don't think they're good anymore. So, bye. This expired on the. Yeah, but my sister would say like, "Well, he's nice to me." I was like, "But he's not really nice to anybody else." But hey, when you love what you love. You did chest and back. Nice, nice. Are you working your legs too? That's important. You don't want to become all swollen and not work your legs. Smells like tequila. Then my friend gave me this energy drink when I left Boise, and I've been here for like 3 years now. So I'm not into energy drinks, and my other friend said they were good, but I don't really touch that stuff, honestly. Yeah, it's good to clean out your fridge. Ooh. One more. Yeah, lots of guys skip leg day, and all the women do leg day, right? Because they want to grow that booty. But your legs that's the biggest muscle that you have, and if you're not growing it, it ain't good. I mean, that makes sense, Tom. If you're being mean to people that are unpleasant, that makes sense. So, but yeah, Monster Gaming, work those legs, get those glutes. You want strong legs as much as you want strong upper body too, and abs. They all work together, and you don't want chicken legs, so work those legs. Ugh. Just got a lot of stuff to clean out. The bottom of this is like green and black, and what the heck? Ew. But like I said, we leave in a week to go to Europe, so I am sure his upper body's strong, but it looks weird when the proportions, you have chicken legs and you're not working your legs, but you're just working your upper body. It doesn't look that great. I know it hurts to work your legs, but ew. You got to do it. Does your boss do legs or not? Like, I know so many guys that don't. Yeah. That I know so many guys who like lift and all they want to do is build their upper body but not build their lower body. And it's like your thighs and your quads, those are big muscle groups, and um he would maybe probably be able to lift more too if he worked those. And then nobody likes chicken legs, especially when you're swollen the top and then like inky dinky legs. Like, no. Everyone likes toned legs, a nice butt, 90 has a nice butt for sure. Leg day is very difficult. Honestly, it's hard. I find upper body to be easier than lower body, but You know, you want like those thick legs, toned, muscular legs, you know? Ooh, it really does look weird when you have um a really good upper body and then your lower body is just crap. It's like work out your whole body. Your whole body needs TLC, not just your upper body. Give your whole body TLC. Your abs are going to be good for everything. Upper body. Yeah. Gotta work it all. I mean, if you're going to do leg day, abs are actually made in the kitchen. If you you don't even have to work out. I mean, you're not going to build muscle. But if you're eating clean, like you'll lose weight, you'll stay consistent and whatever. But then if you add that with weightlifting, like you'll do that. But if you're just weightlifting and you're not eating properly, you're not going to get the real results that you want. So abs are made in the kitchen. I'm going to let the dogs in. Ooh, I took this guy with me to the car wash and he was shaking, but he did so good, huh? You didn't bark at all. What are you eating? With food and beer. I mean, you could make different types of abs, right? Did you make a fish fry or something? Uh-oh. Why are you gaining weight? Like, are you not eating well? That fried food, it'll catch up to you for sure. When we were having Raising Cane's at least like once a week, it sure caught up to me. But now that we're not, it's better. Do you have problems gaining weight or losing weight? It sounds like maybe gaining weight. You're gaining weight. Are you gaining weight because you're lifting? So you're gaining muscle? And muscle weighs more than fat. Crazy dog. What are you doing, Brunito? I mean, you should have lots. Yeah, you don't need to like consume a lot, but you should be having more protein. Yeah. There's ways you can get protein being a vegetarian. Tofu, cheese, eggs, chickpeas. There's some veggies that have protein. Kale has protein in it. I wonder if I know any. It's because he's Indian. He's from India, so they're a lot of the places there aren't big meat eaters. Yeah, I think it's I wonder if it's a religious thing that they don't eat meat or something. I mean, it can be totally different. Monster can explain to you if you'd like. All right, I made some keys. Let's see if these work. All right. They work. I did it correctly. Yay me. I think in India, it's very common to not eat meat over there. I think there are some places that do consume meat, but I don't think they have beef or pork. I don't know. But I had a teacher. She was from India, and she was vegetarian. So I know that's very common. She made some good stuff, though. Lentils really have a lot of protein. Oh, yeah, they're probably, if they're going against stuff from their religion, they're probably not like full on practicing, most likely. Yeah, so they're not eating beef. But lentils, chickpeas, eggs, if you do tofu, those are forms of protein. You could do protein shakes. They have vegetarian, vegan options with those. Yeah. They're the ones that only like, the Catholics that only go to church on holidays type of thing. At least I'm getting this out of the way. Ugh. Why'd you stop eating meat? Is it expensive over there? What you doing, buddy boy? I mean, it is easier to get your protein fix when you're eating meat, but there's plenty of people out there who get their protein and they're vegan or vegetarian. So you might want to look into that. I know a couple vegetarian or vegans actually who are athletes and who are athletes and are vegan or vegetarian. So all is not lost, Monster Gaming. Yeah, veggies are very powerful, honestly. They're very powerful food. You know what's crazy is plants are living things as well, yet we eat them. I've gone through my phases where I don't eat meat or don't eat a lot of meat. And to be real, I don't love meat. Like, I could go without it. I think most of my meals that I would try to make are meat-free, but I'll eat meat. Yeah. Can you eat fish, Monster? Bad plants don't have feelings. How do you know they don't have feelings? They're a living thing. Why can't they have feelings? Some people just enjoy meat more than others. And if she's having crab, well, she can't be considered a vegan if she's eating crab. Because vegan is you don't eat animals or animal products. That's what a vegan is. You can't say you're a vegan if you're eating animals and animal products. I find that hard to believe. I think that they have feelings and stuff, and because I know some people like talk to their plants and it helps them grow and they're content and stuff. So there's nothing wrong with being vegan. It's just I think what bothers me about some vegans is when they're like kind of mean about it, like, oh, I don't eat meat, and it's just like, or like they make it hard, like, well, what, you can't eat there, they don't have vegan options or something. And nowadays a lot of places have vegan options, so if you're like kind and cool about it, it doesn't bother me. But if you're being a difficult vegan, like, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, she's not a vegan if she's eating crabs. That is that really bothers me. I had this girl, a roommate in college, and she'd be like, oh, I'm vegan, and then when she'd see a pepperoni pizza, she would eat it. I'm like, you can't put yourself in a category of vegan if you're only vegan most of the time, and then you go and eat a pepperoni pizza. Like, it doesn't work that way. Or you have pizza that has cheese. Like, you either are or you aren't. That's hypocrisy. Yeah. So I don't classify myself as anything. I just eat. I like food. Yeah, the reason they don't eat dairy products, and it's not all vegans, but the reason they don't is because how it came to be, like with the animal cruelty. With some ways, yes, if you just buy stuff that doesn't say, I don't even know what, because even if it says free range or stuff, it's not even exactly true. But it really has to do with the treatment of animals, on how they get the milk from the cow, or how they're getting the eggs from the chicken. When I think, like, why aren't you eating eggs? Technically, you're not eating an animal, you're eating something that could have been an animal, but if it didn't get fertilized, then it's just kind of like it's the period of an animal. So, but I guess I do see the point where it's like, well, if they were inhumane to the chickens, I guess, but yeah, that part, man. But some of them won't even eat honey, because yes, you're not. Honey is what the bees make, but I guess it's how they're harvested. That if it's cruel to the bees, so yeah. Do you go to church, Tom? Or is that why you said marginal? These are really cool. Yeah. No. So as long as it's your cow and you're treating it with respect and not causing it to be stressed out, no, it wouldn't be animal cruelty. But the thing is, like, with dairy farms that overproduce, those cows are probably stressed and not in great living conditions. So you have to just be careful where your dairy is sourced from. But if you know where it's sourced from, and you know that these cows are happy and living freely and there's no issue and no stress caused to them, and the living situation is clean, like, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I used to be a Catholic, and then I was a Christian, and now I'm just a believer that, like, I'm a good person, and I don't need to go to church to talk to whomever's up there. The vegans are probably going to attack me for talking about all this. Do I believe in God? I believe that there's a higher power. Do I necessarily believe it's God? No, because why does it have to be a man, honestly? Why couldn't it be a woman? So I believe in a higher power, and I just basically call it the universe. Or I say higher power, but I don't specifically say God or Jesus or anything. Because the Bible was made by people, so it's kind of hard to trust. But if you believe in that, by all means, I respect that. I don't know what this dog is doing. What's up, girl? Hey, that's not a toy, bro. Drop it. Bad boy. No, that's not a toy. Oh my god. No. How dare you? This dog got my ball. Yeah, I just like to call it higher power though. But this is my don't eat it. Oh my gosh, this dog. Oh yeah, we didn't just get here. Like this was created by something, someone, I don't know. But I just call it higher power because it just sounds better that way. I like to imagine that it's a woman and she is kind of like Mother Nature. All green and like covered in sparkles and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely something higher. But yeah, I freaking dog, man. Do I talk to something? Yeah. Do I go to church? No. I don't believe in church anymore. Do I think it's great for people to go? Yeah. If that's what makes them feel better, for sure. But you don't need to go to church to have a connection or a conversation with the higher power. So, do I think it's great? It's a great community? Sometimes, yeah. But I don't feel like I needed to go do that. Some people do, and that's okay. Yeah. So I see my higher power as a. Have you ever seen Moana and that god, lady goddess, and she's green, but she has like a flower crown and stuff? Like I see my goddess that like she's like Mother Nature. Church is like, yeah, that's terrible if they say that to you. You should be like, what would Jesus or God say that? Would they say that I was going to hell because I'm not attending church when I could do church at home? That's just too much. I think that's kind of hypocritical. Or when the people they go to church and they're all about church and God and stuff, but then they judge you so hard and they're just so rude, and it's just like, does God teach you to be like this? Like, yeah, religion and church very different. And I don't go to church. I don't enjoy it. My mom likes to watch this priest in Mexico on YouTube, and so that's the way she goes to church, and that's what she enjoys. So that's great. Nice. That's pretty cool. I don't watch anything. I'm more spiritual. So the things that I like to do is I like to go to full moon ceremonies and be one with nature and, like receive messages via like cards and stuff. And that's completely awful. Well, it's not a bad thing. It's just a different way of doing things. So, yeah. I mean, I can definitely see how it could be bad and be received as negative or evil, but if you're doing it the right way with the good intention, it's the same thing, essentially. I know. If only we could we're all just here. Like, I always think, like, we're all just here. We're all going through something. And we're all just trying to survive and, grow and get through things in life. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you being crazy? Do you need to go for a W? Ah. This dog is being crazy. Bro, you need to chillax. You need to chillax. Chillax, you crazy dog. Oh my gosh, you're so heavy. Oh, you're so heavy. He's being crazy, guys. Do you need to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, because I didn't take you this morning, didn't I? No, I was going to take you nowhere. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. Nice talk. Thanks for stopping by. Might go live later, depending if I'm hungry or not. Hoping, actually, 90 and I are going to go get Indian food later. And we're going to go for a full moon paddleboard. I need to take this one to go on a W because I usually take him for a mile every day. And I took him on a car ride for that type of stimulation, but this fool's going crazy. So I need to take him for a walk. But thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. I hope you eat something delicious and do something that brings you joy. So have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. How do I exit out of it? Oh. Okay. Bye.